Hi everyone, Monica Walker here with PrognoCIS. I'm the Business Development Manager, and we're here today to show you how easy it is to schedule a telemedicine visit and for the patient to join the telemedicine meeting. So I'm going to show two ways that the telemedicine visit can be scheduled. One will be by the clinic, and the second way is for the patient to schedule the telemedicine visit online. And then we're going to open up the email that gets sent to the patient and join a meeting. So for the clinic to schedule the telemedicine visit, they simply come to their schedule screen and you identify the time slot that you would like to schedule the visit. And once you've identified it, you double click the time slot and it opens up the appointment scheduling screen. It pre-populates the provider's name, the time, the date, the location, and you can either search for an existing patient by typing in their name or by clicking the binocular to add all the patients, or you can click the quick register button here on the top left to add a new patient. The quick register screen gives you the ability to only put in a few details about a patient so that you're able to then quickly get them on the schedule and get them that link to their telemedicine visit. So you put in the first, last name, date of birth, the gender, and then you also need to fill in their email address and their cell phone number. Once you've completed that information, it takes you back to the appointment schedule screen, and you can then choose the type of visit that you're scheduling the patient for. So today we're scheduling a telemedicine visit, and this list is your customizable list for your particular practice. When you pick a telemedicine encounter type, it adds a camera icon here to let you know that this is a telemedicine visit. Once everything is set, you hit schedule, and it puts the appointment on the schedule screen, and it sends both a text message and an email to the patient to join the meeting. If the patient would like to schedule the appointment online, we now have multiple options on the patient portal. Established patients can schedule telemedicine visits or any other type of visits if you would like them to through the existing registered patient section. You can allow new patients to sign up for your practice utilizing the sign up button. And we now have a book appointment button, which is geared towards telemedicine visits and getting patients scheduled themselves on from your website. The patient simply clicks the book appointment button and it takes them to a list of appointments that are available for your practice. This screen gives you the ability to filter by providers in different states if you have multiple providers, the type of consultation or visit that you would like them to schedule, and they can also choose specific providers within your practice. Once the patient has identified the visit that they would like to book, they click the book button, and then they just go in and add their information to the screen to book their appointment. Again, we're gathering very similar information as the quick register screen. So we're gathering their name, their date of birth, their email address. And then it also allows them to put in a username and password. Their username is going to be their email address. Their password is the password they add here. If it's an established patient, they can simply utilize their email address and the password that they have used previously for the patient portal, and it will book this appointment for them. You can also allow them to choose, again, what they are consulting for. When they hit the continue button, it takes them to the next step of the customizable workflow. So if you have something, for instance, like packages, you can show the patient the packages that you are allowing them to schedule for. These are customizable pictures and pricing. Once the patient has chosen the package, then it takes them to the payment screen. Alternately, you can just provide them with the price for the visit that they're scheduling and allow them to make a payment. Once they have made their payment, it takes them to the next step of the process. It also sends the patient both an email to their email address with a link to the patient portal so they can log into it in the future. It also sends them an email with a receipt for the payment that they made on the patient portal. From this step, you can allow them to complete patient forms. So these would be customizable forms that we make for your clinic so that you can gather the information that you need to see that patient. So their complaints, allergies, history information, review systems. Again, these are customizable for your clinic. So I'm going to submit at least an answer there. So it'll take me to the next step. Once you have completed all of the steps, which again, you have control over which steps and in which order they go in, it takes you to a screen to say that your appointment is confirmed. And at this point, the patient receives a text message and an email with the link to their telemedicine visit. Once that patient is ready to join the meeting, they simply open up the email or the text message. So this is an example of the patient email. This email is customizable, so you can determine what kind of instructions you'd like to give the patients, for instance, on how early they need to join the meeting so that they can complete their paperwork. The patient doesn't have to download an app, although we do have an app they can utilize. The patient just simply clicks on this link once it's time to join the meeting, and then they put their information into the system to join the meeting. If there are some steps that you would like the patients to complete as part of joining their meeting, for instance, completing patient forms or signing any kind of legal documents such as a HIPAA release or consent to be treated via telemedicine, you can also walk the patients through those steps as a part of the meeting process if you didn't want to have them do those steps during the scheduling process. It gives you the ability to kind of break that up and make it less cumbersome for the patients to do everything at once. From this point, once they complete all those steps, it takes them directly into the meeting and it notifies the provider that the patient has arrived and that they're ready to be seen. And those are the steps for how easy it is to schedule a telemedicine visit and for the patients to join the visits. If you'd like a full demo on our software, please reach out to myself, Monica Walker, at the information on your screen.